In the contemporary landscape of horror cinema, few films have left as indelible a mark as John Krasinski's A Quiet Place. Released in 2018, this film emerged as a standout not just within the horror genre, but also as a cinematic achievement where it weaves a narrative that transcends traditional horror tropes. This film delves deep into themes of survival, familial bonds, and the primal human instinct to protect one's loved ones. This video will explore what makes A Quiet Place a modern horror masterpiece, examining its innovative use of sound, compelling performances, meticulous direction, and profound thematic depth. A Quiet Place is set in a post-apocalyptic world where blind extraterrestrial creatures hunt humans by sound. This premise alone sets the stage for an auditory experience unlike any other. The film's sound design is nothing short of revolutionary. The silence becomes a character in and of itself, creating a pervasive tension that keeps the audiences on the edge of their seat throughout the film. This strategic use of sound and silence manipulates the viewer's emotions, creating an atmosphere of constant dread and anticipation. The film's minimalistic approach to dialogue forces the viewer to become hyper-aware of every sound, from the rustling of leaves to the creaking of floorboards. This heightened sensitivity to sound is not just a gimmick, but a crucial narrative device that immerses the audiences in the character's plight. The contrast between the moments of silence and sudden burst of noise heightens the impact of each scare, making even the smallest sound feel like a life or death sentence. This unique soundscape has set A Quiet Place apart from other horror films where sound often serves as a mere accompaniment rather than the driving force. Moreover, this film's innovative sound design serves to amplify the tension inherent within the story. Each sound, no matter how insignificant it may seem, carries the potential for catastrophic consequences. The audience is placed in a constant state of alertness, mirroring the heightened awareness of the characters. The interplay between sound and silence becomes a dance of survival, where every step, every breath, and every movement is meticulously calculated. This auditory tension is a testament to the filmmaker's understanding of how sound can be wielded to manipulate and enhance the horror experience. The cast of A Quiet Place delivers performances that are both subtle yet powerful, often relying on facial expressions and body language to convey emotion and tension. John Krasinski, of The Office fame, who also directed this film, stars alongside Emily Blunt, Millicent Simmons, and Noah Jupe. This dynamic between these actors, particularly the real-life chemistry between Krasinski and Blunt, brings an authenticity to the portrayal of a family in crisis. The actors' ability to convey complex emotions without extensive dialogue is a testament to their skill and the strength of this film's direction. Emily Blunt's performance as Evelyn Abbott is particularly noteworthy. Her character's journey from the impending birth of her child to her desperate attempts in order to keep her family safe is portrayed with a raw intensity that anchors this film emotionally. Blunt's ability to convey fear, determination, and maternal love with minimal words is a masterclass in subtlety. The bathtub scene, where Evelyn must give birth in silence while evading the creatures that surround her, is a tour de force of acting that highlights her depth and range as an actress. Millicent Simmons, who is deaf in real life, brings a unique authenticity to the role of Reagan. Her use of American Sign Language, or ASL, as well as her nuanced performance, highlights this film's commitment to representing disability with respect and depth. Simmons' portrayal of Reagan adds an extra layer of tension and complexity to the narrative. Her character's journey from guilt and self-blame to empowerment and agency is a crucial yet pivotal part of this film's emotional core. Noah Jupe, as the young son Marcus, also delivers a compelling performance. His portrayal of a boy grappling with fear and the need to grow up quickly in a perilous world is both heartwarming and inspiring. The chemistry among the cast members, particularly in their silent interactions, creates a believable and poignant portrayal of a family bound by love and desperation. John Krasinski's direction in A Quiet Place is masterful, showcasing his ability to craft suspense and convey emotion without relying heavily on dialogue. The film's visual storytelling is a testament to Krasinski's keen eye for detail and his understanding of the horror genre. Each shot is meticulously framed to build tension and advance the story, while using visual cues and subtle nuances to communicate volumes. The use of long takes and close-ups allow the audiences to fully engage within the characters' experiences. Krasinski's decision to show the creatures sparingly also enhances their impact when they do appear, a technique reminiscent of classic horror films like Jaws. This restraint in visual horror, coupled with the innovative sound design, creates a unique and immersive experience. The creatures' design, with their acute sense of hearing and menacing appearance, is both terrifying yet fascinating, adding to the film's overall sense of dread. The film's visual language is rich with symbolism and thematic depth. The isolated farmhouse, surrounded by treacherous silence, becomes a character in its own right. The red lights strung around the house signal danger, creates a stark visual contrast against the muted tones of the environment. The cornfields, with their labyrinthian rows, serve as both refuge and peril, embodying the dual nature of the world the abbots inhabit. Krasinski's direction also excels in its use of pacing and timing. The deliberate pacing allows tension to build gradually, creating a sustained sense of suspense. The timing of scares and emotional beats is meticulously crafted, ensuring that each moment lands with maximum impact. Krasinski's ability to balance horror with emotional resonance is what elevates A Quiet Place from a mere genre to a profound cinematic experience. At its core, A Quiet Place is a story about a family and the lengths of which the parents will go to protect their children. This universal theme resonates deeply, adding layers of emotional weight to the film's suspenseful narrative. The Abbott family's struggle for survival is a metaphor for the broader human experience of facing and overcoming insurmountable odds. The film also explores themes of guilt and redemption, with Lee Abbott's protective nature is tinged with guilt over his inability to save his youngest child. This guilt drives his actions, from his relentless pursuit of safety measures to his tender moments of reassurance with his surviving children. His eventual realization and his pivotal role in the family's survival is a powerful arc that underscores this film's emotional depth. The theme of silence itself is deeply intertwined within the film's narrative and emotional beats. Silence is both a weapon and a vulnerability, a tool for survival and a source of isolation. The characters' reliance on silence fosters a deeper connection and understanding among them, emphasizing the power of non-verbal communication and the strength of familial bonds. This exploration of silence adds a unique layer to this film's thematic complexity. Furthermore, A Quiet Place delves deep into the concept of resilience and adaptability. The Abbott family's ability to adapt to their harsh reality using ingenuity and resourcefulness is a testament to human resilience. The survival strategies, from the sand paths to the soundproofing measures, reflect the broader theme of adaptation in the face of adversity. A Quiet Place excels in its world building, creating a setting that feels both real and otherworldly. The film's post-apocalyptic landscape is meticulously detailed, from the abandoned towns to the fortified farmhouse where the Abbott family resides. This attention to detail enhances the believability of the world and the characters' plight. The world building is not just a backdrop, but an integral part of the narrative, shaping the characters' actions and decisions. The realism extends to the characters' survival strategies, with the family's use of ASL, the sand paths they create to muffle their footsteps, and the various soundproofing techniques they employ, all contribute to a sense of authenticity. These practical elements ground this film in reality, making the horror all the more effective. The film also subverts the trope of helpless victims. The film's setting is rich with atmospheric detail. The dilapidated remnants of civilization, overgrown with nature, creates a hauntingly beautiful backdrop. The farmhouse, with its homely yet fortified appearance, serves as a microcosm of this family's existence, a place of safety and vulnerability, isolation and connection. The use of natural light and shadows enhances this film's visual texture, creating a sense of foreboding and tension. The film's realistic portrayal of survival in a post-apocalyptic world extends to its characters' emotional experiences. The constant threat of danger and the need for vigilance takes a toll on the characters' mental and emotional well-being. This film does not shy away from depicting the psychological strain of living in such a world, adding depth and complexity to the characters' experiences. With this realistic portrayal of the characters' struggles, makes their journey all the more compelling and relatable. A Quiet Place subverts many traditional horror tropes, opting for a more nuanced and intelligent approach to storytelling. Unlike many horror films that rely on excessive gore or jump scares, this film builds tension through its innovative use of sound and silence. The subversion of expectations creates a fresh and engaging horror experience that stands out in a crowded genre. The creatures in A Quiet Place are another example of subverting horror tropes. Instead of mindless creatures, these creatures are depicted as highly evolved predators with a specific weakness. This weakness becomes a crucial element of the plot, driving the characters' actions and ultimately leading to their salvation. This intelligent design of the creatures adds a layer of complexity to this film's narrative, making the horror feel grounded and plausible. Furthermore, the film subverts the trope of isolated horror. While the Abbott family is physically isolated, their emotional connection and reliance on each other creates a sense of unity and strength. This portrayal of a close-knit family standing together against a common threat is a powerful narrative choice that adds emotional depth to the horror. The family's bond becomes a source of hope and resilience, subverting the often bleak and hopeless tone of traditional horror films. The success of A Quiet Place led to the release of a sequel, A Quiet Place Part 2, in 2021. This sequel, also directed by John Krasinski, expands upon the original film's world and characters, exploring new themes and challenges. A Quiet Place Part 2 continues the story of the Abbott family, delving deeper into the post-apocalyptic world and introducing new characters and new threats. The franchise potential of A Quiet Place lies in its rich and immersive horror world. The film's unique premise and setting offer numerous possibilities for storytelling. From exploring the origins of the creatures to the survival strategies of other groups of people, the franchise's potential is further enhanced by its strong thematic core, focusing on survival, family, and resilience. The success of the sequel demonstrated the franchise's ability to maintain audience interest and engagement. A Quiet Place Part 2 received both positive reviews and strong box office performance. The franchise's potential extends beyond films, with possibilities for TV series, graphic novels, and other media to expand and explore the world of A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place has had a significant impact on the horror genre, inspiring filmmakers to explore innovative storytelling techniques and emphasize the importance of sound design. The film's success demonstrated that horror could be both commercially viable and critically acclaimed, paving the way for more experimental and boundary-pushing films within the genre. The film's innovative use of sound design has set a new standard for horror filmmaking. It has encouraged filmmakers to consider how sound and silence can be used to create tension and enhance the storytelling experience. This shift in focus has led to a resurgence of interest in sound design as a crucial element of cinema within the horror genre. Furthermore, A Quiet Place has contributed to the broader acceptance and recognition of horror as a legitimate and respected genre. Its critical and commercial success has shown that horror can be both artistically and also commercially successful, breaking down the barriers and stereotypes often associated within the genre. This film's impact on the genre is a testament to its innovation, creativity, and emotional resonance. A Quiet Place stands as a testament to the power of innovative storytelling, meticulous direction, profound thematic depth, and the bond of familial ties. Its unique use of sound and silence, coupled with compelling performances and a richly detailed world, creates an unforgettable cinematic experience. The film's exploration of family, survival, and resilience resonates on a universal level, making it a modern horror masterpiece. The impact that A Quiet Place has had extends beyond its success as a film. It has influenced the horror genre, inspiring filmmakers to push the boundaries of storytelling and sound design. A Quiet Place is not just a horror film, it is a profound exploration of the human condition, a testament to the power of silence and a celebration of the indomitable human spirit. Its legacy as a modern horror masterpiece is assured, and its influence will be felt for years to come. If you like this video, then hit the subscribe button and subscribe for more. It really helps out.